What's going on YouTube? JT is Reborn here, and welcome back to another edition of my DC comic book reviews. And in this video, we're going to be talking about Batman Detective Comics, issue number 1053. This issue was written by Mariko Tamaki, art by Max Rainer, colors by Luis Guerrero, and the backup storyline was written by Matthew Rosenberg, and that's still continuing this. So this is part 7 of our 12-issue weekly events. We're making some progress right now. We're past the halfway point. We started the second half of the storyline. The momentum's starting to pick up a little bit more here. I guess it's kind of a good thing it's 12 straight weeks of this, because I think if this were kind of spaced out, I kind of forget things. But now that we're just doing it weekly, like, okay, I remember that from last week. So we're still in the full swing of this event right here. Hopefully afterwards we'll just get a nice little breather from Detective Comics, but it looks like they're gonna go back to twice monthly, but which, you know, that won't be as bad as like 12 straight weeks of this thing. So it's like, think about it, it's like more Batman. Like there's so much like Batman stuff right now. I think DC just announced another Batman book of sorts today. I don't know. I'm just like, I love Batman. Batman is one of, if not like my favorite comic book character, but my goodness, like we have reached like critical mass of Batman stuff. And I'm saying this as somebody who likes the Bat family quite a bit, but like, I don't think we need another Batman miniseries right now. I think we should just kind of even cut back. Like, even though I've enjoyed some of Urban Legends, you can cut that book out entirely. I don't think we need that one anymore at this point. Cut out a few of the other things and just make it more affordable at this point. But no, we just got to kind of keep going. And we'll see where it goes from here. Because like I said, it'd be one thing if all the books were like fire, like really amazing, but like some are like I'm liking, but then some I'm just like, there's nothing I'm really loving outside of like the Robin book right now. At DC. Oh, DC versus Vampires is probably my other favorite book right now. I do got to read some of the other superheroes, but like I said, I'm just so busy like reading all these different Batman titles that I'm like Batman burnout right now, man. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about this issue. Like I said, it's just kind of more of the same stuff that we've come to find. More of the shady stuff. Dr. Weir, whatever it is still like in dealings with all these different people. He's like, oh, I need money from Penguin. You got somebody else who tries to double cross him. He's just kind of like shit out of luck. There's a really cool moment where Cass Kane comes in and she kind of kicks ass. I love this shot right here. Like Max Rainer's art is my favorite thing about this particular issue. Some more stuff's going on. There's some shady stuff in Arkham. One of the witnesses of like the things like who saw some shady stuff was ready to testify, but she gets attacked and like she's like kind of disappeared at this point. Dick does some investigating of his own, trying to figure out what's going on in here. And now my only issue with this is like Dick Grayson just recently came out as a full-blown billionaire to the public, so why doesn't anybody like notice it's him? He's not even like in disguise. Like at least when Bruce Wayne went under disguise, it was as Matches Malone, so he had the mustache and all that other stuff. But here it's just like, how does nobody not realize this is Dick Grayson? He's been plastered all over the news of Gotham forever. Like, I mean, how can you not tell? Like, how does not one single person tell? Like, unless he was wearing like a face mask or like one of those Mission Impossible faces or something. I don't know. Can't you just do a disguise? Like, is it really that hard to just disguise this guy? Like, I mean, everyone says it. Like, most people are like, oh my gosh, he's so handsome and all this other stuff. Like, you mean to tell me nobody notices that it's him? So anyways, he goes to check on Helena, who he's very concerned about. There does seem to be a little bit of like, I feel like if he wasn't with Babs, he'd probably be hooking up with Helena right there in the Arkham Tower room, and he wouldn't even care. But like, I don't know, it just feels like there's something kind of going on between them right there. But then again, like you said, he's with Barbara right now, and like Dick Grayson kind of gets around a bit. Let's be honest, the way he's kind of written is like, I'm gonna go with Barbara this week. Let me be with Starfire this week. Oh, let me be with Helena this week. Let me be with Sean Singh this week. Let me be with what's her face from the Rick Grayson art? Was it Bia or something like that? Let me be with someone else, and then someone else, and then someone else. He is like the James Bond of the DC universe. Like he has so many different love interests. Like it's just like, it's kind of like tough to kind of like keep him like settled down. It's like, whoa, easy there, fella. Just kind of settle down at this point. But anyways, they do some investigating. Dick tells Cass to kind of meet him on the roof. Eventually comes toe-to-toe with who they think is behind it. They do investigate. They do theorize it is mind control. But then he comes in and he's like, oh, it's Psycho Pirate. And he's like, he's like, son of a bitch, like I should have known. And then all of a sudden Psycho Pirate uses his powers on him. There's a bit of a war and chaos ensuing. And Psycho Pirate is using his powers to manipulate / control Dick Grayson to kind of take him down. So the momentum's starting to pick up with it. The Max Rainer art was really good this time around, and all the walls are crashing down around our main antagonist of the story. So let's see what they do next week. Then in the backup storyline, we have this poor kid whose name we still do not know. I feel like there's going to be some sort of big name reveal by the time the story's done, because they're carefully like orchestrating it to where like, okay, is he going to say his name this time? It's like, okay, it's got to be some sort of big reveal at this point. So we're just going to have to wait and see where that storyline kind of unfolds to that point. But yeah, so this kid's in Arkham Asylum. Bane kind of takes him a bit under his wing. There's an attack that takes place. Victor Sass tries to kill him. But Bane kind of is like, okay, this isn't a fair fight. You a practice murderer with his weapon of choice against an unarmed babe. Okay, this should say baby, because when Bane calls this kid a babe, it seems kind of weird, kind of creepy. Like, Bane, that's a little bit questionable. You don't call a little boy a babe. Like, it should be baby. Like, I feel like that was just kind of a bit of a typo in the lettering. But, like, the fact that editorial doesn't catch these things is just kind of beyond me at this point. Like, why is he calling this kid a babe? It's baby. Why is it that a professional company, like, is missing typos like this? That's what editorial's for. That's why you have people kind of go through, like, I screw up with typos all the time. But, like, this is, like, a paid thing that's going to be released. Like, how is nobody catching these things? So, like, that's such an obvious one. Like, babe? Like... So anyways, he gets into a fight with Zsasz. Bane eventually kind of kicks the crap out of Zsasz, and I guess the kid is going to be taken over under Bane's wing a little bit. He's going out on his own, trying to get out of Gotham. He's just been dealt a really shit hand. So it's kind of more of the same stuff going on with this thing. I don't know where the storyline is going, but I feel like there's some big thing that's going to happen by the end of it. I don't know, but we'll see where it goes from here. But anyways, so this most recent issue of Detective Comics, like I said, my favorite aspect of it was the Max Raynor artwork. I really liked what Max Raynor did in Challenge of the Super Sons. I really love this panel of Cass right here. Look at how badass that is. Look at that. That's an awesome thing with Cass right there. So Cass Kane fans, you'll definitely want to pick this up just for like that moment alone. I thought that was pretty cool. Penguin's in here. Like, everything is just kind of falling down in terms of like the Doctor's plans, like his really stupid heist plans. But we'll see. It's going to be kind of fun to see how it all kind of like came to be and all the chaos ensued and how the storyline's going to end. But yeah, that's all I have to say about this one. I guess we'll pick this one up next week when we get to part 8 and then 9, then 10, 11, 12. So that should be fun. All right, well, that's all I got to say about this one. Tell me your thoughts on it in the comment section down below. Be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content, hit that bell for notifications. I'm going to go ahead and talk about Batman Urban Legends next, since I already bought that one and I didn't talk about it last week. And then yeah, I think that's pretty much going to be it in terms of covering comics for this week. I didn't cover I Am Batman, but I don't know if I feel like covering that anymore. If you guys want me to cover that book some more, just kind of let me know. Otherwise, I think I might just kind of drop it, because I'm like, I'm covering so much Batman at this point, but I'm like, it's just not really like interesting me at this point. So yeah, that's where I'm at. All right, well, that's all I got to say. As always, take care now. Bye-bye then, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.